Broadcast Superman Sports Travel. Yeah, I'm not in Green Bay. Don't you know? I'm in American Samoa. What? Yeah, that's right. You know what part of America produces more NFL players? It's not one of the 50 United States. It's the territory of the United States. American Samoa. Of course I had to come. This is Tafuna, the largest city in American Samoa. Don't you know it? We just started to see a match. This is semifinals. Youth football. These cats are 12 to 14 years old. It was just raining cats and dogs moments ago. Now it's just drizzling. Welcome to paradise. That's why it's so green. Let's watch. So boys and girls, top of the morning to you. It's 8:24 in the morning. Why do they play at 8:24 in the morning? Because it's hot here. It's a Saturday, 7 March, 2026. In the United States, we got March Madness getting ready. We got the World Baseball Classic. This is that equivalent here in American football. It's semifinals. Youth football. Now this stadium here also is in the fall when it's high school football. But all the best players from American Samoa, Polamalu, you name the list, yeah, they played here. This is the only stadium on the island. The only stadium. Boys and girls, let's see what happens here. So boys and girls, the 2-point conversion fails. The team in the green and the yellow, as I said at the beginning, that's the Packers. And the team in the black jack, that's the Commanders. So this is the semifinals. These cats are 12 to 14 years old. They started the season like maybe a couple months ago, so it's a short season. And this is the only field in all of American soil. It's called Veterans Memorial Stadium. I actually walked here before it got real crazy. Because I told Mother Nature, yeah, if I'm gonna be walking with my equipment, don't you be raining now. It drizzled. Was it pouring rain? Yeah, I didn't see it. Let's watch this kickoff, boys and girls. Just like that, boys and girls, the Commanders got knocked down. They got back up. They're in prime position to tie this here match and maybe take the lead. So boys and girls, they play 10-minute quarters here. The length of the match should be about 2 hours, maybe 2 and change. I got here Thursday night. Yesterday was Mr. Sports Travel Tourism Day. I actually saw one of these teams practice yesterday. Today, it's the real deal, Holyfield. Next weekend, on the 14th, is the final. And next weekend, I'll be in Wallace and Fortuna. If you're an American, like Wallace and what? Yeah, it's a territory of France. It's in Oceania. So boys and girls, having a great time in American sport. Now this is my 5th and final territory to visit. Now I'm going to flip the camera a little bit this way. You tell me what you see, and I'll tell you what I see. Besides me doing a boogie, what do you see? So you got the scoreboard over here on the edge, and if you follow that scoreboard all the way to out of the camera view, boogaloo, what do you see? Oh yeah, we got some peaks here, we got some mountains, yeah. This ain't exactly, no offense to my friends and idiots out wandering around, yeah, this ain't Iowa. You like that? Idiots how one run. Actually, you know where I got that from? I dated a gal from Odessa, Missouri, on the border with Iowa when I was in college trying to gain a little knowledge and learn how to score, which I did. That and the other stuff. Boys and girls, that's enough of that. It's a mountainous place. It's green, it's so lush. That's why it rains here a lot, but I don't protect it. Let's watch some football. Hey, first down, coming out of Tuesday. Let's take a quick screen of the game. They're at the 2, boys and girls, 2-yard line. This is the edge of the rain, and I don't do rain, as you know. I like sun. That's why I live in San Diego. Let's see if the Commanders can tie this game and maybe take the lead. Now, the field conditions, not too good. Everybody's checking me out. I'm the prettiest and only white ass cracking. There you go. So boys and girls, I want you to notice the outfits of the coaches. That's the traditional dress here in American Samoa. On the back of the jersey it says Go Pack Go. Yeah, you wouldn't be wearing that in Green Bay. At Lambeau Field in the frozen tundra. No, you wouldn't be wearing that. There's a few givens in life. Here's one of them. There's not going to be any snow skiing in American Samoa. No. You don't need to bring your winter gear. I actually got pants on because I like to dress nice, but I don't wear any pants. You want to wear shorts, don't be going naked here, they'll whoop you silly. People just gotta know about the Samoan people. They're friendly. Family is very important. There was a prayer before the match. I filmed it because that's part of the culture and what I do. And they're big. And I mean that in a good way. This place produces more NFL players than any state in the country, any other 4 territories. Let's see what happens here. Touchdown, Commanders! So boys and girls, I was told this was going to be a good match. So far, so correct. So you got these 2 cats up here. They're checking me out. This cat here, checking me out. And when you're this pretty, they check you out. That's just what they do. Let's see if they do this before conversion. I think kicking's not going to be key. There's no win, but they're going for the 2-point conversion. Here we go. Aloha, boys and girls, it's Tahola. It's the GOAT here in American Samoa, don't you know? It's 6-6. By 9 minutes left, second quarter. Team in the blackjack, that's the Commanders. This is the semifinal of youth football. These cats, 12 to 14 years old. Team in the green and the yellow. The Packers. Let's go. Boys and girls, this is the Veterans Memorial Stadium, American Samoa, Saturday, 7 March 2026. I always get my picture. Packers threatening this game is tied at 6. The winner goes to the championship next Saturday. Here we go. Packers going to go for a 2-point conversion. Here we go. So the Packers up by 8. We got about 7:46 left, second quarter. So this here is the Veterans Memorial Stadium, the only stadium in American Samoa for American football. American football. You can see there's also a track, Jack, so we can do athletics here. I'm going to tilt the camera this way so we can see the kickoff. Hang on one second. So boys and girls, you can see the scoreboard in the distance there. What do you notice from the scoreboard to the end of the camera here? Oh yeah, there's a lot of peaks here, a lot of mountains. And it's very tropical. Dun, 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 dun. Now, this is not Hawaii. This is American Samoa. You know what part of America produces more NFL players? And not any of the 50 states. That's right. American Samoa. As they say, you can Google it. So boys and girls, on this here field, any player in the last 10, 20, 30 years that's played in the National Football League from American Samoa, born and raised in American Samoa, they played here. Troy Polamalu, Mr. Dandruff, yeah, Madden Covet, yeah, the Pittsburgh Steelers, it's not the Green Bay Packers, yeah, he played here. Any of those cats. Why? This is the only stadium I know. Boys and girls, let's watch some football. So the team of the blackjack is the Commanders. The team in the green and the yellow is the Packers. All these teams here in American Samoa. This is the semifinals. The winner makes it to the Super Bowl of youth football next Saturday. I'll be in Wallace and Tafuna. You're like, what is that? Oh, that's an island. It's part of France, in Oceania. More on that later, when I get there. But here's the deal on the field. This is a short season. They play like maybe 8 weeks. These guys are 12 to 14 years old. This is the same field where all the high school games take place. Again, it's the only field for American football on the island. Here we go. So boys and girls, is this the first video you're watching me here in American Samoa? You might be asking, Did it rain? Yo, did it rain? It rained like cats and dogs in the first quarter. Now, here comes the sun. This is common here in American football. Yesterday I was here. Yeah, it rained cats and dogs. Then 30 minutes later, the sun came out. And then it went away. It's like a tropical version of visiting New Zealand. I mean, the Netherlands. Or maybe even New Zealand. Sunny, cloudy. Cloudy, sunny. Rain, snow. No snow here. Here we go.
In our second quarter.
Of this in the first quarter, and in the halfway point of the second quarter. The conditions, it's sloppy because of the weather, not because they're sloppy. Or maybe some weather. Trust me, they don't want to let go of the ball. So the number one sport among boys and men in American Samoa, yeah, it's not even close. You're looking at American football. Among the girls and the women, volleyball. Did you know? Now you know that. Among the men, the second most popular sport? Volleyball. See, volleyball is part of the coast. In all the villages here, they got a hard court surface for volleyball. But American football rules the roost among the boys and the men. All those cats in the NFL from American Samoa, they played here. And they've actually played in this league. Now, most of the youth start about age 10. These guys are 12 to 14. I'll put up a video, brief one, and some pictures from yesterday. Because this gets so much use, nobody practices. The practices, yeah, they're on like small little mini pitches. I'll put one up from yesterday along the water. So facilities here, yeah, they need bigger ones. Before I got here, I actually went by and saw some practice baseball. You know baseball. Rain baseball, yeah. They were supposed to play today? Yeah, they're not gonna play. Football? Oh, American football. Snow? They play. Rain? They play. Wind? Yeah.
We have 5 minutes, 31 seconds remaining in our second quarter.
Let's watch some football.
Players coming out in what looks like a weak defense offense.
You see that? I like lefties because lefties are always right, because I'm lefty, not righty. Although I batted, I was a kind of a switch hitter, and I shot hockey right. A little too low of that. He's from Hawaii, not from here, but he's Polynesian. We'll give him that. I have a feeling this one's going to come down to the wire, boys. You know, it's got 14. About 5 and change left here in this here first half. It's a Saturday, 7 March. And it's 9 o'clock in the morning. This game kicked off between 8:15 and 8:20. At the beginning, I have a video of the prayer and like kind of a communal part of American Samoan culture. You'll see that video. And then I got a couple of the touchdowns. Here we go.
The players good is coming formation. Motion number 26.
So, Mr. Sports Travel got here by flying from San Diego, also known as San Diego, to Honolulu. That's a 5-hour flight. Then I had a layover of about 3 or 4 hours, and I flew here from Honolulu, and that was another 5 hours. So this is in the middle of nowhere? Yeah, it's in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. There's got Guam, Northern Mariana. Now, I only visited the island of Saipan, but I went to Northern Mariana Islands. It's not as hilly as this. Guam is like this, but not this hilly. This is the hilliest of the territories I've seen. You got Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands, that's in the Caribbean. When it rains here, it's like that tropical rain. Oh, it likes the rain. But now it's done. Let's see if the commanders can put some more points on the board. Late arriving crowd, probably because of the weather, and it's early Saturday. It's late so early because it's hot and it's sticky. It's already sticky now. But it's only 9 o'clock. Here we go.
Getting ready. Tigers defense is starting all over the field. They're one of the middle.
light standards that you see in the distance as I'm pointing, that's a baseball stadium. I was over there early this morning. I walked from my hotel, the Pago Pago Airport Inn. Here. Saw some baseball practice, and that's when it started to rain. And that's when I'm like, oh, where's my big jack? Give me shelter. I got here. Look at the commanders can hit this ball across the goal line. Here we go.
Commanders coming back out. First and 10 now, in Packers territory. Packers looking to score here. 2 minutes, 20 seconds, 10 now you need their second quarter.
At 12 to 14. You see how big that quarterback is? That's the quarterback. I think he should have just gone all the way, but he tried to throw it. You can see how slick it is. It was raining cats and dogs in the first quarter and before the game. Now, it's not raining. You can see how lush and green this island is. Definitely more of the picturesque of the territories. Of all 5 territories I've been to, of course I've been to all of them. I'm the greatest. Yeah, it's definitely something else. Here we go. Clock is ticking away here. Commanders want to go to the locker room. There is no locker room. They want to go to halftime time. At least down by 2 or 1. Here we go. How about that fake? See, he should have done that in the other play. I'm going to tilt the camera this way so we can see the tent there in the foreground. AYF, that's the logo of the youth football. You tilt the camera this way. girls. Sometimes the videos speak for itself. I'm speechless. You're speechless. There's your cat down here. So, no time on the clock, but they're going to attempt a 2-point conversion. No one has attempted a field goal. I'm going to zoom in so you can see some of the sights and sounds here. Here we go.
There will be a new IFS drag versus a new IFS 49ers.
So boys and girls, while we are waiting for the conclusion of this here second half, Packers in command, at least for now. So these cats are 12 to 14. It's a short season, maybe by 8 weeks. This is the semifinals. It's the first of 2 matches. This one started about between 8:15, 8:12. It's supposed to start at 8. It's cleared up now. He was raining pretty hard, which is not uncommon. I'm going to tilt the camera this way so we can see if they make this 2-point conversion.
They send it back to their triple high. Quarterback goes under center.
Just like that, boys and girls, it's halftime, and the green and the gold, yeah, they got a 16-point lead. They ain't good see. Turn out with good TV. Turning point of the game. We'll see it in the second half. For American Samoa. Don't you know what? I am the greatest. Sports Bank Capital. Boys and girls, this is the greatest here. If it gets any closer, it's going to get inside your eyes in your living room. Or, I mean your living room. Or your den, or wherever you live. I'm in American Samoa, don't you know it? Team of the black, yeah, I guess the Commanders. They ain't in command, they ain't in trouble, they ain't out 6 feet. The team of the blue, that's the Packers. Yeah, we ain't in Green Bay. It's American Samoa, one of the 5 inhabited territories of America. Do you know which part of America per capita produces more NFL players? California? No, not California. Florida? No. Texas? No. American Samoa, as they say. You can Google it. Here we go.
They got a single back. Eli might be in the backfield. Looks like he's going to be a screen.
So boys and girls, if this looks like a lush island, you're correct. You're playing cats and dogs. This won't be a dry island. This isn't Aruba, Curacao, or Bonaire. So Packers score here at this ball game, and they're working with my friend the Hawk. This ball game will be over. We're down by 16, and we in the third quarter now. Truth be told, the Commanders got some big cats, but this big cat's all over Samoa. American Samoa. That's not to be confused with the country of Samoa, which is, I'm going to later today. That's an independent nation. Similar culture, not exactly similar, but they also big dudes there. But they play rugby there. Rugby's the #1 sport here. No. It's American football. And the girls and the women, it's volleyball. Did you know that? You see, these things you learn from me. It's morning time, and of course I need my phone to my friend. I'll get it back. This is my friend. Let's see what happens. Here we go.
They're still looking out in their trick formation. They're shifting. And there's a whistle blown. For that grab. Waiting for the official signal.
Boys and girls, the common theme from the scoreboard in red above the wheel to the end of the camera view is, oh, we got some peaks here. So, here's the deal on the field. These cats are 12 to 14 years old. It's about an 8-week season. This is the semifinals. The championship is next Saturday. I won't be here. I'll be in Wallerton, Tafuna. If you're an American, you're like, well, where is that? That's in Oceania. It's part of France. I'm like the Beach Boys. I get around. Yesterday I saw these cats practice. Not these two teams, another team practice. This is the only American football stadium in all of American Samoa. I'm in Tafuna, T-A-F-U-N-A. A couple of minutes drive from the airport. I walked here actually this morning. I had a little conversation with Mother Nature. I said, listen, I'm gonna walk here. You see that? That's a baseball stadium. Yeah, they're not playing baseball. They were this morning. They were in the woods out, and they were practicing. So I said, Mother Nature, you're gonna be nice because I got my backpack and my camera and my phone. I don't want to be getting wet. I don't like getting rain on me. And Mother Nature, she drizzled, but I was cool with it because then it poured and I was under here. So I was happy man. Boys and girls, the Commanders need a turnover. Like more than I need more sunscreen. Let's put it that way. So, American Samoa, the #1 sport among the boys, and then among the girls is volleyball. Now, volleyball is the second most popular sport among the boys. Let's see what happens. Here we go.
Packers going back in their heavy triple line formation. Gives it to number 28 right up the middle. And the Commanders over that play. Is no yards.
I tilted the camera so now you can see the scoreboard. So this is the only stadium. They don't practice here because this stadium also is used for all of these youth games, all for the high school games, which run from September to November. This youth season started at the beginning of the year, at the end of January. So a very short season. It's the semifinals. The finals will be next Saturday. It's currently Saturday, 7 March 2025. I want to say it's about 10 a.m. See what happens next.
They're coming out for the Packers. Packers toss it out to number 4. And it's taken down in the backfield. Number 1 is 2 tackles.
That is exactly what the Commanders did because they're on my 15. So, not much of a kicking game here. The field conditions aren't the greatest. I have not seen any field goals off the touchdown. We haven't had any field goals. It's all been 2-point conversions, success or failure. So the Packers are going to kick here. This is going to be entertaining. Here we go.
Number 14 yards turning in.
it's the greatest here, and the Packers are threatening again. Here we go. So boys and girls, here's the deal on the field. The Packers got a 16-point lead. They're in the green and the yellow. The Commanders are in blackjack. They don't stop them here. Yeah, turn out the lights. Here we go. So you can see the scoreboard. A little over 2 minutes left. Third quarter. They play 10-minute quarters. These cats are 12 or 14 years old. This is the only football stadium in American Samoa. When I say football, I'm talking about American football. No, that's association. We call it soccer in America. The world calls it football. Here we go. So the turning point in this game, I got it on video. Of course I did. I'm the greatest. Into the first half, Commanders was threatening. Oh, turnover. Are turnovers good? Nah, they're not good. They're bad, as George Strait would say. So, the winner of this goes to the finals. This might be the ball game. Here we go. So, if this is your first video watching me at the American football game in American Samoa, don't you know it? One of the 5 territories of America? Yeah, it's mountainous, yeah, it's tropical, yeah, and it's not in the 50 states. And you want to know what place in all of America? I said all of America. Per capita produces more NFL players than National Football League. Yeah, it's here. Say what? Yeah, as they say, you can Google it. Texas, yeah, they got a lot of players. California, yeah. Florida, yeah. Per capita, American Samoa. Troy Polamalu, you know, dandruff shampoo, long ass hair. The Pittsburgh Steelers, Madden cover, yeah, American Samoa. You see that in the distance there? Them lights, that's a baseball stadium. American Samoa had a dude named Tony, I can't pronounce his last name. He gives with an S. Let's watch some football. I'll play later. So you can see in the distance, boys, there's some light. Uno, dos, tres, that's a baseball stadium. Yeah, they're not going to be playing baseball. It's a little deceiving here. It's nice out now. It was not nice earlier. And yeah, they don't have tops here in American Samoa. TARP? Nah. They don't have that. So Tony, I want to say Salida, in the baseball stadium named after him. He was the first American Samoan who played any of the big sports in America in the 1970s. Yeah, he played baseball. He played for the Kansas City Royals. I got his baseball card at home. Somewhere in the shoebox. Here's the deal on the field. We're back and score here. Turning out the lights, the party's over. We're kicking down the end of the third quarter. Here we go. Third quarter. That takes us to our fourth quarter of this game. So boys and girls, while we leave the fourth quarter here, how did I get here? I flew here from San Diego to Honolulu, 5 hours. Waited to change planes here to the airport here, which is about 5 minutes from here. That was another 5 hours. Am I anywhere near the mainland of the U.S.? No, I'm 5 hours from Hawaii. Hawaii going west of Hawaii. Oh, yeah, you know where I'm going today? Western Samoa, also known as Samoa, and that's a country. American Samoa is part of the United States. Independence here, April 17th, 2 days after you and I do our taxes. Yeah. They have a lot of sports here all the time, but on those days, they got a lot. Yesterday, I saw the following sports being practiced: American football, association football, Americans, that would be soccer, basketball, ping pong, check that, paddleball, tennis, don't worry, you ain't gonna miss nothing. Crew, they don't call it crew, cricket. Yeah. That was like between 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Here we go, boys and girls.
Let's get a timeout. Timeout, Packers.
Coaches that are full around here with the Packers. Bananas, they got to stop him here. They don't stop him here. Uno, dos, adios. Start in the 4th quarter. The Packers already up by 16. These are 10-minute quarters. Here we go.
Packers play up. Now it is time formation. Looks like they're over. And they're going to close that in. They're going to offside on defense.
Now it doesn't look like it now. In the 1st quarter and before the game, holy cow! Yeah, Scooty, it was raining hard. And that's why the field is kind of a mess. And because it's the only field on the island, it's used a lot. Here we go. The party's over. That's the president of the league. That's Victor. He's very kind enough to have me here. Boys and girls, this few giving his life this one. This ball game is over. Hope you enjoyed the show. I always got things to do, more to see, because I'm Mr. Sports Travel. Gotta go,